communities here in Gauteng are expected to hit the streets. They are raising their frustrations over ongoing water issues. Nqobile Madlala has been on the move. She's in Melville this hour. Nqobile, what's happening now?
Well, Iman, as you can see just right behind us, it's communities that have surrounded the entire Melville. They've got placards, which basically says that the community is fed up. They have no access to water. They're saying it's a human right that they have been deprived of. They're saying water is not only just their right, but without water, and because of these water outages, they're not able to have clean clothes. They're not able to continue as per normal. We know that Melville hasn't had water at all for over 2 weeks now, and this of course has created a concern in this community, and really for community to be angry because of what is taking place. And I want to speak to Bridget as one of the community members that is currently affected. Bridget, take me through what you are going through currently.
Well, I'm very lucky. I'm in Westine and we're on a hill, so we're having a dribble. But there's a lot of people within our community that streets haven't had water for ages. This is not something new. It's been going on for months and months, actually over a year. In some areas like Coronationville, they've had no water for years and years. It's sporadic. Melville residents haven't had water for 23 days, some of them, which is quite hectic. And then a lot of streets in Westine don't have water. We're always getting the same excuses. We don't know what's going on. I mean, it's not great. This is a constitutional violation because water is in our constitution and we should have it. So I think the residents have actually just had enough. So many of the areas and the suburbs got together, and in 3 days they decided to do this because it's enough. The pleas are falling on deaf ears. And also we're hearing things about people in COJ and that not being aware of what is going on here, and promises of Hurst Hill being repaired, which has been going on for years. So at some stage, what is actually happening? What is the truth? And as taxpayers and as citizens and as residents in Johannesburg and in these suburbs, what is happening with it? And can we be told the truth? And can we get water? And can it be fixed?
And Bridget, what are you hoping this kind of protest will yield in this case?
I'm hoping at the moment, I'm hoping that it will be that we get water and that the authorities actually come in and look at the problem and they do something about it. I mean, there's a lot of old people. There's an old age home in our area. People are carrying bottles of water to people. The tankers being dispersed are sporadic. I think even if there is no water, what we should have is we should have some way of being told what's going on. The communication lines should be open. I know all the political parties in the area are trying to find out about what is going on, and I think they're all being told the same stories. So hopefully this will raise an awareness. It's great having media down here as well, because maybe something can be done to sort this problem out.
Well, Iman, this community is hoping that what they're doing right now will yield a difference. But they basically are tired of not having water. And I want you to hear them just for a little bit.
What do we want? Water! 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 What do we want?
Water! Basically asking for a basic human right, Iman. They are requesting for water that they don't have at this very moment, and they're hoping that just by being in this corner and showing their frustration that something will move in the city of Johannesburg. And also just to highlight there, the city of Joburg has sent out a statement also highlighting that some of these reservoirs are beginning to be filled with some water. Certain parts of them have already started, but for people in the high-lying areas, it's going to be a long time before they're able to get water, Iman, because you know that this infrastructure has to have a certain amount of water before it is able to provide those in the high-lying areas. So it's even difficult for those that are in these areas.
All right, Nqobile, thanks for that. It's so interesting because Melville is also a hub where a lot of journalists and film producers and writers live, and I'm recognizing a few friends and colleagues there as well. All right, a miserable start to the day there, and we will be talking more about water this hour, actually, and Nqobile, with Professor Richard Meissner from UNISA. You see his picture there on the screen, and how this all connects to what we want from the president. You saw one of the billboards there, drowning without water.